When Travis Kelce compliments Taylor Swift on her cooked dinner during their first date on Thursday, January 9th, Ed Kelce reacts in shock. Travis Kelce, the NFL star's father, Ed Kelce, was thrilled to share the interaction between the two fathers. Travis Kelce called Ed Kelce and boasted about the dinner, which included many of his favorite foods, according to Ed Kelce. "He is quite delighted, I know that," Ed Kelce remarked. "I can still recall the good times I had in my first days of living with Donna. There are no adequate words to express that fantastic thing. I'm sure married people will recognize that emotion. I promise you it's the happiest thing ever." Travis informed me that Taylor prepared many things, but the spaghetti dish was the best. Next, he mentioned that they were enjoying a memorable evening while watching a movie together. After that, Travis wished me a good evening, and I returned the favor. Seeing the children happy together is something I truly love as a parent. Despite rumors that he and his girlfriend Taylor Swift are getting engaged soon, Travis Kelce is giving his own ideas about what the ideal wedding should look like. Both the 35-year-old NFL player and the international music sensation have not discussed their future plans or marriage, though the Kansas City Chiefs tight end has brought up similar topics on his podcast. Travis and his older brother Jason Kelce run the podcast New Heights, and on the most recent episode, they answered a caller's query about whether getting married in the fall could interfere with football season. Although the younger Kelce expressed his own opinion that he preferred to save such celebrations for the winter or summer, the other brothers each had a different perspective on the subject. "I actually don't know people who've gotten married in the fall because all the weddings I've been to and all my friends always do it in the summer," responded Travis. "You gotta be willing to find a weekend where the team isn't playing anybody good, maybe," he said, attempting to capitalize on the football season frenzy by advising the caller and his fiancée to reach an agreement. "If you truly have an issue with that, it could be better for her if you don't have it in the fall, so she knows you're interested in the anniversary each time it comes up. I believe you guys ought to work that out." Travis persisted in asserting his belief that fall marriages were unacceptable from his point of view. "In exploitative February, I have witnessed weddings. Aside from the fall, I've witnessed weddings everywhere. Thus, I am uncertain if the fall was a suitable time of year for weddings." The 37-year-old Jason, however, talked about putting the wedding above football. Currently expecting his fourth kid with wife Kylie Kelce, the former Philadelphia Eagles great said, "Brother, I'm going to tell you right now, do the fall and the wedding and avoid this frivolous fight that absolutely exploitative, nothing. The football game is something you can record and view at a later time. For example, I'm not sure what you want me to say. There are some things that are more significant than football, and if the wedding isn't one of them, then there are more serious problems at hand." But Travis held his ground, saying, "Don't force my pals to remain home. Is everyone in possession of season tickets? Please don't force my pals to decide whether or not to sell their tickets that week." He even joked, "Football is life," to his brother Jason's chagrin, as he concluded the piece. In 2018, Jason and Kylie tied the knot. The father of three went on to say, "There are a lot more important things than football, and weddings happen to be one of them. And not bickering with your wife is high up there with more important than football. Since that is now essentially your duty, I would simply perform the wedding whenever she desires." In preparation for the journey to Denver, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid made the decision to rest his starting lineup, including tight end Kelce, as the three-peat chasing squad looks to win another Super Bowl. In the end, Kansas City suffered a crushing defeat, falling to the Broncos 38-0, who earned their first postseason appearance in almost 10 years. With the remainder, Kelce will have more than 20 days to get ready for the Chiefs' AFC divisional match later this month. The squad received the top seed and a bye in the wild card round due to their 15-2 regular season record. The Bengals' loss against the Broncos, however, eliminated their hopes of making the playoffs. Cincinnati would have to overcome Denver in order to qualify. "No one frightens me. I wanted the playoffs for them. As Kelce stated in the most recent New Heights episode, I want to slay every dragon, one by one, like Mortal Kombat. We shouldn't even play the lowest seeds, in my opinion. Simply provide me with the top teams, AFC, NFC, etc. Mortal Kombat manner. I'll just give it my all as I go through each one." He went on, "I'm not afraid of a soul. I don't give a. I'll play him at the Walmart lot. In the off-season, when we truly compete once more, we may have our own game. Listen, I love to compete with the best. Toward the conclusion of the season, the Bengals were entertaining to watch, and it's unfortunate that they missed out on the playoffs. The Bengals' early season performance ultimately cost them a postseason berth. Despite being one of the most entertaining and high-scoring offenses at the end of the 2024 regular season, Cincinnati lost 8 of their first 12 NFL games this season before winning their next 5 to increase their chances of qualifying for the playoffs. The Chiefs have struggled with injuries in 2024. Despite missing Isaiah Pacheco and Hollywood Brown on offense for the most of the season, Kansas City managed to finish with a 15-2 record. Chris Jones, the defensive star, is recuperating from a calf injury prior to the start of playoff games, while quarterback Patrick Mahomes also dabbled with injury near the end of the previous season. At the expense of the Cincinnati Bengals, the one team that has regularly caused problems for the Chiefs over the years, the Broncos advanced to the postseason after a 38-0 loss. Burrow is 3-2 versus Mahomes overall and has defeated him in the postseason, which is why there is rumors that the Chiefs will let Denver win in order to keep Kansas City out of a difficult scenario. Travis Kelce, a tight end, however, isn't having any of it. In an interview with his brother Jason on the New Heights podcast, Travis made it obvious that he is not afraid of Cincinnati. "I'm not afraid of exploitative people," Kelce declared. "I wanted the exploitative playoffs for them. I want to play Mortal Kombat and defeat each dragon one by one. We shouldn't even be playing the lowest seed, in my opinion. Simply provide me with the top teams, including the AFC and NFC, in the manner of Mortal Kombat. Every exploitative one of them will receive my utmost exploitative effort." Dude, I'm not afraid of anyone. Since the Bengals won't be in the postseason, it is obviously easy to say that, but there is no denying that the Chiefs have become unsteady when facing Burrow and company. Undoubtedly, Kansas City may relax a bit now that Zach Taylor's squad is out of the playoffs. However, you must defeat the best in order to be the best. At this time of year, the Chiefs have repeatedly demonstrated that they have a knack for defeating anyone when the stakes are at their highest. Additionally, teams will need to defeat them in 2024 at Arrowhead, where the Chiefs are 10-0 since their 2023 Week 16 loss to the Las Vegas Raiders. The Kansas City Chiefs star, Travis Kelce, received a $35,000 donation to his 87 and Running Foundation and sent a touching note. In addition to securing the large donation, the Chiefs tight end was named the nationwide 2024 Charity Challenge winner on Wednesday morning. And in a quick reply, the 35-year-old thanked the Chiefs supporters who helped his team win. "Chiefs Kingdom, what's going on, everybody?" Kelce said. On social media, "I just wanted to give the Kingdom a huge shout-out. I saw on social media that we had won the Walter PTO and Charity Challenge, and I always have faith that the Kingdom will come out and support theirs. This is just one more reason I adore you all. But, dude, let's go win it in the postseason. I hope to see you all up at Arrowhead." According to their website, 87 and Running works to support and encourage underprivileged youth in their efforts to become contributing members of society. The Chiefs, led by Kelce, are currently preparing for an unprecedented third consecutive Super Bowl victory. They will sit out and recover this weekend, but they will play the winner of the Los Angeles Chargers versus Houston Texans game. They get a bye week after earning the top seed in the AFC. Alongside his brother Jason Kelce, Travis responded to accusations that the Chiefs purposefully lost their season-ending game to prevent the Cincinnati Bengals, who are on the rise, from making the playoffs on his New Heights podcast on Wednesday. "We didn't throw any game," Kelce remarked.